So it's whatever, 6 o'clock or something. I've had a long day in Mayfair doing some meetings. I'm walking back through Buckingham Palace area here, and you know, I was struck by these. They've got these sort of barriers on the Westminster Bridge because it stops people from driving cars onto bridges. And now they've also got this here, which is obviously a reduction in the roadway, narrowing right down to there, and then this very heavy-duty metal boom, right, that they could swing in place at a moment's notice and lock this place down pretty tight. If you're like me, you think, well, if the terrorist attacks that are being carried out in the name of whatever they're being carried out by, and they're being, say there are false flags, say they're being set up, say they're, I'm just hypothesizing here, you know, like the theory of gravity, which is just a hypothesis. Well, I'm hypothesizing that the terrorism that we see on our TVs on an almost nightly basis is made for TV. It is made to mess with the minds of the masses so as they can create a state of fear. But we all know that because the fear is fantastic for exercising control over people. Oh look, there's the Queen. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you Elizabeth. There she is. Can you see her there? Yeah, dropped my phone there, but the Queen was looking a little bit witty. I just got a message from Harry here. So yeah, I was just getting back on track there. I'd say Elizabeth did look a little bit stony, a bit wooden, but then can't help that. Is that Zane? Hey Zane. I do like catching you American lads up late. Or maybe it's early morning for you now. Eh? Anyway, I just want to get back on track. I don't want to waste your time. Yeah. So yeah, think about it like this: if I'm the one creating the terror, and then I'm going about putting up these sort of heavy-duty barricades for a threat that isn't real, because I'm the one creating the threat. Remember? Am I doing it because I'm presaging something that I know is coming? Am I creating the false dichotomy, the conditions to legitimize putting in place the sort of barriers, or is this something a bit like the IRA business where it was just, you know, put the barriers up and it just keeps people in that state of fear because it reminds them all the time that there's a real threat to their lives? I was meeting with some people today who live in that kind of paradigm of fear. That, you know, life is at risk. And, you know, in some cases this is true because there are bad people out there. There are bad people willing to do bad things, but especially if you've got something that they want. For sure. I got no qualms with that reality. That is part of our world. But I don't think that Muslim dudes in the main are lining up their cavalcades of cars to fuck with us up. I just don't think that. So I think that we're putting up the barriers, as my hypothesis, to prepare for a possible time when people do become awakened or do become disillusioned in mass and are willing to kind of carry out these kinds of attacks on the establishment. Because, you know, if say if the flat earth conversation is going to come out in any mainstream way, what kind of a flat kickback is that going to cause? You know, the people who know about flat earth now could be a tiny speck in the ocean compared to once everybody hears about it.